Your ambition is destroying you. You think your drive is your greatest asset, but what if it's silently leading you toward ruin? I used to think success was a war of attrition, that the last one standing, the most exhausted person in the room, was the winner. I wore my burnout like a badge of honor, proof that I was committed. I chased promotions, praise, and the respect of my peers with a relentless, single-minded focus. And I got it all. I built the life I thought I wanted, brick by painful brick, until the day I found myself standing in the middle of it, with everything I'd ever wanted, feeling absolutely nothing. That's when I realized the fire that drove me forward was also burning me alive. This isn't just my story. It's the story of millions of high achievers trapped in the exact same cycle. It's the story of how the hunt for flawless performance turns into a self-destructive loop of anxiety, exhaustion, and even extreme behavior. And it all starts with a lie we tell ourselves about what it means to be ambitious. Let's be real. Our culture rewards perfection. We celebrate the hustle, the grind, the person who is always on. And for ambitious people, this is intoxicating. It's like a drug that validates the little voice in our head screaming, more is better. More success, more recognition, more. The problem is, this mindset quickly sours into toxic perfectionism. Toxic perfectionism is when your ambition starts demanding the impossible. It's a personality trait where you're not just striving, you're chasing flawlessness. And it comes with a side of constant self-criticism and a crippling fear of what other people think. Your self-worth gets chained to your performance. A simple mistake stops being a misstep. It feels like a fundamental flaw in your character. You're no longer just trying to achieve a goal. You're desperately trying to prove you're worthy of respect. This creates a dangerous, addictive cycle. When you inevitably fail to meet these godlike standards, it triggers shame, anxiety, and even depression. So what do? You double down. You work harder, push further, believing that the next win will finally be the one that silences that nagging voice of inadequacy. But the finish line is a mirage. No matter how much you accomplish, the feeling of not enough sticks around, creating this restless, insatiable hunger for more. This isn't healthy striving, it's a self-destructive chase. Healthy ambition is a fire that warms you and lights your way. Toxic ambition is a wildfire that consumes everything in its path, starting with you. It's the difference between pursuing a goal because it truly matters to you, and chasing a goal out of a frantic, emotional need to prove something to the world. And this is the exact mindset that paves the superhighway to burnout. If toxic perfectionism is the fuel, burnout is the inevitable crash. The World Health Organization defines burnout not as a medical condition, but as an occupational phenomenon with 3 key symptoms: overwhelming exhaustion, feelings of cynicism or detachment from your job, and a sense of reduced accomplishment. For an ambitious person, this isn't just a bad week at work. It's an existential crisis. It starts with the efficiency trap. Every single moment has to be optimized. Your commute is for podcasts, your lunch is for emails, your evenings are for that side hustle. Rest feels like a waste of precious time. This always-on mindset is a trademark of high achievers. Countless people report feeling this way. But here's the thing, our bodies and minds aren't machines. The first casualty is self-care. You trade sleep for a few more hours of productivity. You skip workouts and grab whatever food is fastest, not what actually nourishes you. These aren't big, dramatic decisions, but a slow, quiet erosion of your boundaries, all in the name of the goal. Then, the warning signs flare up. You feel a constant, low-humming exhaustion that no amount of coffee can touch. You start to feel cynical or disconnected from the very work that once lit you up. Your focus shatters, and you find yourself irritable and isolated, snapping at the people you care about. Maybe you're even leaning on caffeine or other stimulants just to power through the day, a clear signal you're asking your body for more than it has to give. The cruel irony for ambitious people is that our first instinct here isn't to pull back, but to push harder. We see exhaustion and a lack of focus not as a sign to rest, but as another personal failure we have to overcome with sheer force of will. We are so used to powering through obstacles that we treat our own well-being like it's just another challenge to conquer. This is how ambition hits the gas pedal on burnout. It convinces you to keep running a marathon with no water breaks, promising a finish line that never actually gets closer. If any of this is sounding familiar, if you felt that exhaustion, that pressure, that feeling of being on a treadmill that just keeps speeding up, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. You're not alone in this, and my goal here is to explore these challenges and find a better way forward, together. So you've got perfectionism demanding the impossible and burnout grinding you to dust. What happens when you add one more ingredient to this toxic cocktail? A feeling of injustice. Recent psychological research has found a disturbing link between ambition and extreme behavior, especially when ambitious people feel what's called relative deprivation. This is that potent, gut-punch feeling that you or your group has been treated unfairly, or that other people are getting ahead when they don't deserve it. For someone whose ambition is tangled up with getting respect and recognition, this sense of injustice is a massive threat. It triggers what researchers call the quest for significance, a basic human need to matter, to have dignity. When that quest gets blocked, especially by what feels like a rigged game, some ambitious people are more likely to turn to extreme behaviors to get back what they feel they've lost. Now, extreme behavior doesn't always mean violence. It can be positive, like making huge personal sacrifices for a cause. But it can also get dark. It can look like workaholism, where ambition twists into an obsessive passion that destroys your health and relationships. It can look like cutting moral corners, treating people like pawns to get what you want, or justifying shady decisions in the name of a greater good. This happens because the drive to get ahead, when it's frustrated, can morph into a drive to right a perceived wrong, no matter the cost. Studies have shown that when faced with unfair situations, ambitious individuals are more willing to act aggressively to restore a sense of fairness. Their ambition stops being about getting ahead. It becomes about leveling the playing field. This is the radical edge of ambition, where the intense desire for success, mixed with burnout and a sense of being wronged, can lead good people to do extreme things. So what's the answer? If ambition is a fire, how do we learn to use it so it lights us up instead of burning us down? The answer isn't to kill your ambition. It's to cultivate sustainable ambition. It's about consciously directing your drive by picking the right goals at the right time with the right amount of effort. The way out has three main pillars: recognize, reverse, and build resilience. First, recognize. You can't fix a problem you won't admit you have. The first step is to get brutally honest with yourself. Recognize the warning signs we've talked about: the chronic exhaustion, the cynicism, the need for likes and praise to feel worthy, the willingness to bend your own rules to hit a target. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about paying attention. You have to see the pattern before you can ever hope to break it. Second, reverse the damage by setting non-negotiable boundaries. Unchecked ambition thrives in a world without limits. Boundaries are your first line of defense. This means deciding when your workday actually ends. It means having the guts to say no to things that don't align with your real priorities. It means scheduling time for rest, hobbies, and friends, and treating that time with the same respect you'd give a board meeting. It means taking care of your physical health, getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, moving your body, and eating well not as a luxury, but as a non-negotiable requirement for any kind of long-term success. Third, build resilience by shifting your focus. A huge driver of toxic ambition is where it comes from. Is your ambition extrinsic or intrinsic? Extrinsic ambition is all about chasing external rewards. The money, the fame, the titles, the applause. That is a fast track to feeling empty, because it's a hunger that can never truly be satisfied. Intrinsic ambition, on the other hand, is about going after goals that are genuinely meaningful to you. It's about aligning your hard work with your core values and your personal definition of a life well lived. Ask yourself, what would I do if nobody was watching? What gives me a sense of purpose, completely separate from any reward? When you shift your goals from what you feel you should want to what you truly want, Ambition transforms from a source of pressure into a source of pure energy. Your ambition isn't your enemy. That fire inside you, that desire to grow, to achieve, to make an impact is one of your greatest gifts. But it's a wild, powerful force. Left unchecked, it will absolutely consume you. For years, I let it drive me, believing that exhaustion was just the price of admission for success, only to find myself with a life that looked incredible from the outside, but felt hollow on the inside. The journey back isn't about working less, it's about working smarter. It's about learning to honor your drive without sacrificing yourself to it. It's about understanding that real success isn't just about what you achieve, but about who you become along the way. It's about building a life, not just a resume. Your ambition can be the engine that fuels a fulfilling, incredible life, or it can be the force that leads you straight to ruin. The power to decide which one it will be? It's been in your hands all along. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this, and sharing this video with someone who might need to hear it.